Hi guys, Mimi G here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna do a little bit of a catch up. I haven't really been posting a whole lot. I've had a lot going on here, house things and appointments and all kinds of other stuff. So I've sort of just chilled a little bit on filming content. And I've also picked up a new hobby. I've started taking Procreate classes on drawing and doing digital art. I used to draw when I was a kid all the time. Like when the kids were babies, I used to do whole scenes of on their walls of like Winnie the Pooh and like all these different characters and I could literally just look at it and draw it. But after so many years, I just sort of stopped doing it for no reason in particular. I just, got into other things and sewing sort of took over my life. And I haven't done a whole lot of drawing outside of my fashion sketches when I'm designing a pattern or something. But outside of that, I don't really draw much of anything. So I got really curious about it, and I'm always looking for something to do, especially when I'm going through a burnout. So I picked up my iPad, I downloaded Procreate, and I started taking some classes, and it's been so much fun. Oh my gosh, I am so enjoying my learning process on Procreate and creating digital art, and I'm really enjoying all of that so very much. So that has taken up a lot of my time because I do get hyper focused when I'm into something, and then that's all I do. So forgive my absence from YouTube, but I've had a lot going on. I do have just a couple updates outside of my Procreate classes that I've been taking. And I will share some of like my favorite courses that I've taken. I have a subscription to, oh, it's a Patreon account of a YouTube artist. I can't remember her name right now, but I will look it up. And I love her tutorials. They're so easy to follow. I also just have some new patterns that are coming out for summer. So they are not out yet. So I get my patterns a couple weeks before they're gonna hit the website. So you should be buying all of your patterns, especially now that we don't have Joann's, at simplicity.com. You can find all the patterns for all the brands on simplicity.com, including all of my Mimi G patterns. And I have 2 new summer patterns coming out in just a couple weeks. So I get them early so that I can film my sew-alongs before they hit the website. So when you are able to purchase the pattern, you can go and watch the sew-along video. So the first one is 3140, which is this really adorable 2-piece knit set. I love this. And then the other one is a woven dress, which is this one here. And it comes in 2 lengths, the short and the longer version. This is 3128. So I actually have them out because I need to prep to film tomorrow. So that means that I get my pattern, I cut it out, I cut out my fabric, I interface anything that needs interfacing. I literally get it all prepped so that tomorrow when it's filming day, I can just get right to it. So I will be filming those tomorrow. Yesterday, I had the funnest photo shoot I have done in such a long time. A good friend of mine is working on a photo project, and so she asked if I would participate, and I was like, hell yeah, girl. So she came over and we did a whole fitness photo shoot in my gym, and at first, I was feeling a little out of my element. Like I usually just pose for like my patterns. And I've never done like a fitness photo shoot. So I was a little uncomfortable at first, but I warmed up. And we just had such a great time, and the photos are amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to see them. So that was really great for me yesterday. I really enjoyed that. And then my daughters and I went and we grabbed lunch, did a little shopping in the little downtown area near us. And it was just a really pleasant day. So today is more of a cleanup, get some work done, prep kind of day. Then I also wanted to share that I bought a projector. I did it, you guys. Let me move the camera a little so you guys can see it. I bought a projector. Okay, listen. I was that girl, I ain't even gonna lie. I was that girl that was like, I don't want a projector. I like my paper patterns. And I do. Don't get me wrong. I love my paper patterns. And when it comes to like the majority of my patterns, I will still cut paper pattern, guarantee you I'm all in on paper. But because I have Sew It Academy and we do monthly courses that include PDF patterns, when my designer, my pattern maker sends me the patterns for Sew It Academy, I have to test them before I film with them. And I don't have a plotter at home for me to print the copy shop. And so it can get a little time consuming if I'm printing the PDF print at home and taping them together and testing. And if something's off and I got to retest, it's just a lot of work. And so that's the reason that I bought the projector, because I figured with Sew It Academy courses, every month you get a PDF pattern, but you also get a PDF print at home, a copy shop, and a projector file. And so I figured, well, if we offer projector files, girl, you should have a projector. So I have the projector so that when I'm testing our Sew It Academy patterns, I can just use my projector and I can avoid having to tape the pattern together and cut down on my time because I have very little time. And so I think this is going to help me once I figure out how to use it. Now, it took a long time before I even took it out the box. I literally took it out of the box this morning, but I've had it for a minute, okay? It's just been sitting there in that box, just staring at me. So I finally took it out. So I need all of you projector baddies to leave me resources in the comments because I have no idea what to do now that I have it. I mean, I'm gonna plug the sucker in and I'm sure there's a lot of projector things on YouTube that I can look up to try and get it to work. But as of right now, I have no idea. So I need to do that so that I can test it out and start working on it. I'm actually really excited about it because it's going to cut my workload in half. And that is always a bonus for me. Anything that can speed up the process, especially because I do this every month with multiple patterns and I need to test them. And, you know, having to tape and cut, make adjustment over and over again sometimes, this is just going to make my life easier. So please feel free to share all your favorite projector baddies on YouTube that I can watch so I can start using her. And she's used, I got her, oh gosh, I don't know. It was some Facebook group that someone sent me to, and they had a link to all of the projectors that work for, I guess, sewing. I don't know. And this is one that was very popular and had a lot of really great reviews. And apparently it's what they call a short throw, which means I don't have to mount it on a, girl, I don't know. This just seemed like the easiest version. So this is what I got. And I'm excited to try her out. So like I said, please leave all your resources, tips, tricks, if you are a projector baddie, in the comments for me, because I am going to get this down to save myself a lot of time as I'm testing patterns. So for this 3128 pattern, I think, don't hold me to it, you guys, okay? Because it might be different tomorrow morning when I start filming, but I think I'm going to use this 100% viscose fabric that I got from Blackbird Fabrics. It's beautiful. I mean, the print is just lovely. So I think that'll make a beautiful dress for that. And then I have some red rib knit that I'm going to use for her because this one's kind of a muted, kind of army green. And I think I want to make it again for filming in a bright red because it's sexy. And I just happen to have at least 3 yards of red, at least 3 yards of red rib knit. Is that hubby? Sure is. So I'm super excited to get started. I need to get everything cut out and hopefully I can do it quickly enough so then I can get to working on setting up this projector. I am so excited, you guys. I know that it's super popular and there are so many Facebook groups that focus on projector sewing. And I don't have to worry so much about the apps or the websites that I think I'm probably using all the wrong words. So if you are a projector baddie and I'm using all the wrong words, just forgive me. Okay. I don't know yet. But like converting like the PDF print at home to a projector file, I'm not sure. I've seen it. I don't actually have to do that because Sew It Academy provides projector files. So I think I can cut that part out of the process. I just need to figure out how to project it and calibrate it. I think that's what it's called. So I can get to sewing, you know what I'm saying? So that's about it for me, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I do have some videos that I've been working on for the upcoming weeks. So thank you guys, as always, for watching and for your patience with me. And I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.